I'm a bit of a yo-yo dieter. I've been on Slimming World, I've been off Slimming World. I've been on Slimming World, I've been off. I've lost 10 pounds, I've gained 10 pounds. You know, I've been up and down, dare I say. Well, like you know what. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. As you've seen from the title of today's video and the intro, I decided to do Chloe Ting's 2-week shred. Need I say more? Well, this is the type of video that you like. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell button. Let's get into the video. Before I start this video, I want to add a little bit of a disclaimer. So obviously everybody's beautiful no matter what. I do believe that beauty is on the inside, and you know, I've known people that can look absolutely stunning on the outside, but if they are not a very nice person, or if they have not very good traits about them, then they just appear to be ugly, if you know what I mean. They're just not a very attractive person. They may look attractive on the outside, but on the inside, they're just not. So I do believe in like beauty's on the inside. So it doesn't matter how big you are. It's about being healthy at the end of the day. So, you know, I'm not going to go and start this video saying, you know, like I was fat or anything like that, because I know I'm not fat, and, you know, I don't want to disrespect anyone at all. This was merely me just trying to motivate myself to sort of get off my backside because I've been completely lazy. So yeah, this is just my tale of what I'm saying about why and how I've got motivated, and maybe the Chloe Ting thing helped as well. So this is my just rundown of my experience. So, you know, please bear that in mind when you watch the video. So I have spent most of lockdown not doing much. So as you know from my previous videos, I can leave some here, that I'm a bit of a yo-yo dieter. I've been on Slimming World, I've been off Slimming World. I've been on Slimming World, I've been off. I've lost 10 pounds, I've gained 10 pounds. You know, I've been up and down, dare I say. Well, like you know what. So yeah, I cannot seem to sustain the right weight. And I get into a habit of just being completely lazy. I'm not going to lie. So lockdown happened and I've just been sitting on my butt. I've been eating. I've been piling on the pounds, and I need to just change my mindset. And lockdown is a good opportunity to do that. I'm not traveling to work. I'm not traveling home from work. I don't have to wear makeup all day. You know, all these things, you know, I had to get up early because I had to get showered, had to get dressed, had to put my makeup on, had to have my breakfast before I left, had to spend 30 minutes on the motorway to work and be in work for like 8:30. So now I don't have that excuse. So what am I doing? I'm staying in bed till 8, cracking on with my job, slobbing around. That was not the excuse. And I was, to be honest, I was a bit cross with myself. So I thought, no, you are doing this Chloe Ting challenge and you're going to finish it. So I did the Chloe Ting challenge. So yeah, so I'm not going to lie, I'm going to insert some clips. So let's just start off with where I came from. So I started off, I'll put it on the screen here. I was 12 stone 2. Yeah, kind of heavy for me, and kind of a bit disappointed with myself, to be honest. So yeah, so I thought you better get your ass moving. So yeah, 12 stone 2, that's my starting point. And obviously I add on the screen now my measurements. It'll say here, I'll pop it on the screen, but I'll also put the video on as well. So before, I started off at 33 inches around the waist, 43 round the hips. So yeah, here's my before pictures, and kind of feeling slightly bloated all the time, not feeling very good. Everything seems to be spilling over my waistband, which I was never really happy about. Always felt a little bit like wobbly, if you know what I mean. Yeah, not toned in any way. And don't forget, I'm 44, just in case you wanted to know my age. So I think, to be fair, once you hit 40, I don't know, I might be biased. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like it's a bit harder to lose weight at this age. I think my metabolism's a bit slower, but I'm not making that as an excuse. I think the reason my metabolism's also slow is because I don't move enough. So that's the other reason. I probably don't eat the right foods either. So anyway, I started this challenge. I'm going to insert a bit of footage now of how I got on. So guys, I've just finished the workout, day 1. How many up and down planks are there going to be in this 2-week shred? Because I'm not very good at them. Needless to say, I am exhausted. Yeah, I'm going to have a sit down now. I don't know why my voice is going. But yeah, day 1 done. Only 13 more to go, so I'll see you all in a couple of days and let you know how I'm getting on. Day 2 complete, but I just have to say that I didn't do the optional video because I'm not gonna lie, I am. So yeah, maybe once I get used to the workouts I'm going to include that, but at the minute I'm struggling to do all of the workouts. I mean, they are so hard, especially for someone that's unfit like me. So yeah, got day 2 done. Hi guys, it is day 4. I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling super motivated today. Yesterday was really hard. It was the day that I had 4 workouts, and I'm not gonna lie, it was daunting. It was difficult, but the ache I feel today feels like strength ache. You know what I mean? You feel like you're stronger in the legs, feel like your tummy feels flatter. I'm not sure whether it does or not, but it kind of feels like you sort of feel like you're like pulling in, if you know what I mean. Everything sort of seems like it's tightening up. Does that make sense? So yeah, so we're on, look at me, I'm so pale. So we're on day 4 today. Tomorrow is a rest day, but an active rest day. So I've got to think about what I'm going to do. I might actually do some sort of weights or something tomorrow. Maybe do a little bit of something. Because I kind of don't want to miss a day, if you know what I mean. I don't want to get out of the routine. I'm a bugger for stuff like that. I will like really get into something and then have a day off or go away on holiday, and then I just can't pick it back up again. So that is what I don't want to happen. So yeah, so maybe I'm going to do something like that tomorrow. But let's get on with today's workout. So we've got 3 to do today. I'll pop them on the screen here. So yeah, it's basically, I do this every day to lose weight. It's the ab one, and then we've got another one which is, and I can't remember, but it's on the screen. So let's get into today's workout. I'm done. Session 4 is complete. This is the first time I've been able to do planks. We did 2 lots of planking and I held it both times for 30 seconds. Since I started, I've not been able to do that. I think I've literally done like 15 seconds and then it's completely flaked. But I did it today and I'm so proud. I've got to say, I am ready for my rest day tomorrow. I won't have a lie. I think I've got some aching, started to do the exercise and a few little twinges in my hips and stuff where, aching hips, oh my God. I mean, who has aching hips? Especially my left leg, I think that's my weaker leg. But yeah, aching hips. So anyway, rest day tomorrow and I'll see you all on day 6. Bye. Hi guys, it is day 6 of the Chloe Ting 2-week shred. So yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm still focused. Had a nice relaxing day yesterday. I actually didn't do it as a complete lazy day. I actually went for a walk, quite a brisk walk as well, and it was at lunchtime. I walked to the shops and the co-op basically to get some lunch because I was actually in work yesterday. So yeah, I did have a nice brisk walk, but that was about it yesterday because I felt like I needed to recover my hip because it was twinging a little bit. I hope it's feeling better. It seems to feel better, but it depends on which exercise I do. So I'm going to see how I'm going to get on today. So let's get into day 6. Right, that's first workout done, but I'm struggling with my hips at the minute. They are hurting so much, to the point where I'm in so much pain with my hips. Just, I don't know what it is. I thought yesterday with the recovery day, I would have time to recover them, but they feel like even my right one's starting to twinge as well now. It's when I sort of do the mountain climbers, it's like when I stretch out my leg to the back, it's like pulling so much, almost like excruciating pain that I can't push on it. It's actually hindering the workout, so I don't know, some of the other moves as well kind of make it twinge too. So anyway, maybe I should just push through, do what I can. Obviously, I'm not going to injure myself, but I'll just have to do what I can. So as you can see from that, it got to most of the first week, and to be honest, it was really, really difficult. It was so hard, I cannot tell you. I mean, going from doing nothing but sitting on your backside to actually doing the Chloe Ting challenge. And to be honest, the first day wasn't too bad because it was only 2 videos. It started off quite easy, and then it was, I think it was the 3rd or 4th day that was like 4 videos, and I was still in pain from the day before, and I thought, oh my God, I'm not going to get through this. I feel absolutely pathetic. If I have to do any more up and down planks, I think, you know, I'm gonna like, I don't know, I'm just gonna give up. I also struggled with those like corkscrew twist things. Could I do those? I kept falling on my backside, so they used to frustrate me. And to be honest, towards the end of the 2 weeks, I still couldn't do those. So you know, if you're doing the Chloe Ting 2-week challenge, don't worry if you can't do some of the movements. I couldn't do them at all. I was absolutely useless at those. Up and down planks was a real bugbear. Burpees, oh my God. I mean, to be fair, I got a little bit better on the burpees, but I'm talking, I could still only do maybe about 5 in 30 seconds, whereas before I don't think I could do 1. And I ended up stepping into them instead of jumping into them. Oh, it was a nightmare, honestly. I was so out of shape. It was a bit of a wake-up call, to be honest. And yeah, so yeah, but I did, throughout the time, I did sort of have like a bit of pain in my hip. I don't know. It was to do with the mountain climbers. I don't know whether I was pushing back too far on my feet when you push backwards, and it was causing me to have like sort of internal sort of groin pain there, but I was in agony every time I did those. So I thought, I can't do them properly and I feel like I'm not working out as much. So I kind of did a little bit of I did a little bit of weight training as well on the side to make up for the fact that I wasn't doing those properly, and I wasn't doing the corkscrew properly, and I wasn't doing the up and down planks properly. So I had to do something else to compensate, because I felt like I don't want to cheat this program, you know what I mean? But if I'm not able to do half the things, then I kind of want to fill it with something else. So I actually got on the machine a couple of times and did a couple of like bit of weight training and a bit of weights and stuff, and maybe a little bit with the dumbbells and whatnot. I did some Romanian deadlifts and stuff, which I can do, and some squats and things. So I kind of tried to compensate for that. So I have done that as well. But again, I missed quite a few of the exercises on the Chloe Ting. So yeah, so that's how it went. So I can't tell you how difficult it was, and to be honest, it still is. It still gets me in a sweat. I finished my workout. It's Saturday today, but I actually finished it on Thursday, and I was still sweating a lot. I mean, a lot of it's to do with the heat as well, but it was still tough, I've got to say, and I still struggled to keep up. I felt a lot stronger, obviously. My thighs I was in really big pain at one point with my thigh pain. It was a struggle climbing up the stairs for a few days, and I was really looking forward to those rest days. Did go for some walks as well. I think we went for a 3-mile walk one day. Another day we went for a mile or so walk. So I have been sort of trying to hit my step count, not as much on the workout days, but on a couple of the other days I have gone over, like I think I've done like 8,000 steps I think on a few of the days, but I need to kind of carry on the other days as well. So it's kind of given me a bit of a bug of wanting to be in the gym a little bit more. So I've actually got a workout program now that I contacted someone that works at the gym, and they put me a program together so that I can sort of carry on working out at home. And I'm kind of really into it at the moment. So I actually did something yesterday because I've been working out every day. I kind of started to get looked forward to it, if you know what I mean, and I've seen a little bit progress. I feel less bloated. I feel like my clothes, don't get me wrong, I don't feel like I'm mega slim yet. I haven't got abs, put it that way. Not mega slim yet, I know that, but I feel less bloated and I kind of feel better. I feel good. So yeah, I want to keep it up. In terms of food as well, I know I've not mentioned food. I've kind of tried to eat healthy, but I've had some cheat days. I think I had pizza one day. I think we've had a couple of takeaways, but they were kind of healthy ones. They were like Turkish, which is like chicken and rice and salad. So that was all good. But again, I've had a bit of chocolate. I've had some of my lattes, which are really bad, really, really full of calories. But luckily my new trainer now has set me a new program with obviously my macros and everything. So that's going to be what I'm going to be doing after this Chloe Ting. So yeah, it's kind of giving me the bug, like I said. So yeah, I'm sure you're here to see my final results. And yeah, I'm kind of shocked because as much as I don't see that much in the scale, I'll put it on the screen. I actually only lost 2 pounds in the whole time, which I thought I would lose more. And I feel like I've lost more because I feel less bloated. It's like when you sit down now, I just felt like my stomach was sort of protruding more. And I don't feel like that anymore. I kind of feel sort of slim in the belly. Do you know what I mean? This might be TMI as well, but I'm a woman and sometimes I have a problem trying to go to the loo sometimes. So I try and take like extra fibre to sort of help sort of flush that through, if you know what I mean. I'm so sorry, TMI. But yeah, I do have that, and that can make you feel bloated as well. So anyway, the results, yes. So I'm now, I'll pop it on the screen here. I'm now 12 stone. I think it kind of fluctuated because I was naughty and took my weight a little bit halfway through, and it was slightly a pound under, but I'm actually 12 as of this morning. So I actually just did the weigh this morning, so 12. And then here's my waist results. So obviously I'll pop it on the screen as I'm talking, both of them. So before, obviously, I was 33 on the waist and now I'm 32, so I've lost 1 inch around my waist, which I think is great. That's where the bloatedness has gone. And before I was 43 on the hips, and I'm now 41.5. So obviously I'm losing more around my butt area, my hips area. Before, I really wanted to lose it on the waist as well. I wanted to lose more on the waist, but obviously you cannot determine where the weight's going to come from. Generally everyone is different and it comes from all over. I've probably lost a little bit from my chin. I've probably lost some from my arms. A little bits might have gone from everywhere, but again, I probably built a bit of muscle as well, because I do feel like my legs are stronger. I can kind of start seeing sort of the, you know, that sort of protruding, and I can't really show you because you probably can't see it, but that sort of protruding muscle at the front of your thigh, I can see that a little bit more. There's a bit of a shadow, if you know what I mean, and I'm so pleased. I'm so proud of that shadow. So yeah, I can feel that, and when I tense it, it feels stronger. My butt has been aching a little bit as well. So yeah, obviously I feel like my butt's a little bit perkier than it was before. I mean, I'm talking minuscule here, but I can tell. So yeah, I really want to thank Chloe Ting actually, because you know, their workouts are really friendly. She's very sort of, she gets you in the mood. She talks to you. She's like, it's not just watching silence on the screen with just some music. She's introducing the next sort of movement. She tells you to take an extra rest if you want to, and she's constantly like keeping you motivated. And yeah, I really like it. And I like the fact that some of the other ones are like 10 minutes. Everyone's got a spare 10 minutes to do an ab workout. So I think that's great. Anyone can fit that into their day. So yeah, I'm going to buy a treadmill. I want a treadmill now. So yeah, that's everything for the video. If you want to ask me any questions, then leave some comments below. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to give me a big thumbs up, that would be brilliant. If you want to subscribe, you can do it in the link below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and I'll leave it on the screen. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.